Hello and welcome to another video for Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at something that is now quite old. It has become quite rare, very collectible and now quite difficult to find. We are looking at the 1999 release by Hasbro from their Star Wars Episode 1 series of action figures and action vehicles. And this particular item we're looking at today is of the Trade Federation tank as it appeared in the movie The Phantom Menace. Now we all know obviously the history of the second trilogy. It was announced back in 1996, I think it was, that 1997, that there was going to be a new trilogy for the Star Wars. We hadn't had any movies since 1981 when the Return of the Jedi was released. So we were now at 1997, so we were 16 years on since then, and it was probably one of the most eager anticipated movies ever to be produced. Prior to the Phantom Menace appearing on the screens, they remastered the original 3 movies and they went back on the cinema screens, and then in 1999 the first in the new trilogy, the prequel trilogy, was released and hit the cinemas on, I think it was May 1999, and obviously it was an immediate success. It ran for just over 2 hours, and a little bit of trivia for you, it cost $115 million to make and produce, and it turned over at the box office $1.046 billion. So what about that? A massive return from such an eager anticipated movie. Anyway, let's not digress too much. This is the item in front of us, and it says Star Wars Episode 1 Trade Federation tank, ages 4 and up, number 84101, born in Choking Hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years old. And it says with blow up battle damage. It says product shown in fantasy situation, actual product shown on back, action figures not included. It says armor blast off and panel flips to reveal damaged battle droid, action figures sold separately, and assembly required. And you've got the Hasbro logo at the bottom right hand corner. Okay, that's the front of the box. Let's spin the box around and let's see what we got printed on the back. Okay, so I'll turn the box around and this is what we got on the back. So it says, again, Star Wars Episode 1, and you got the image there of Darth Maul. It says Trade Federation tank. One of the most menacing vehicles in the Trade Federation's arsenal. There is little that can stop an oncoming Trade Federation tank. Heavily armoured with a powerful turret, laser cannons, it also wields 2 side-mounted laser cannons and energy shell launchers. Despite the tank's heavy armour, it could not withstand a direct hit from the Gungan energy balls during the land battle of Naboo. So there's the actual model here on the top here, and you've got an opening hatch, you've got rotating turrets 360 degrees, elevating primary laser cannon, adjustable secondary laser cannons, blow apart battle damage, and tank commander pops out of canopy to survey battlefield. Action figures sold separately, it says there. Energy shell launchers, so you've got 4 of those which blast away, and it says action figures sold separately, fires 4 missiles, armor blasts off, panel flips to reveal damaged battle droid, action figures sold separately, and you can see the images in here, and it says the force is with you in all the Star Wars figures and vehicles. Some of the others in the same series, you've got the Naboo fighter, the ammo wagon, and Philumpist includes 1 stationary figure, and then the figures you've got Anakin Skywalker, Naboo pilot, Darth Maul, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Destroyer Droid, Qui-Gon Jinn, Queen Amidala, Jar Jar Binks, and Qui-Gon Jinn in the Naboo outfit. Bottom right hand side, it says join the Jedi Quest. See details on the Hasbro website, www.starwars.hasbro.com. You've got the Hasbro logos, the item number, made in China, the TM and copyright 1999 Hasbro Inc. And Star Wars fan club information, 30 Jedi Master Points and proof of purchase, and the barcode. Okay, so that's the back of the box. Let's just drop the box down. Let's see what we've got on the side, because Again, there's a nice image of the Trade Federation tank again there. And again, it says Star Wars Episode 1 with Trade Federation tank contains one vehicle with blow-up battle damage. And action figure sold separately. Armor blasts off and panel flips to reveal damage. Battle droid action figure sold separately. Okay, so that's the top of the box. Let's turn the box to the side, and then we have again another image of the Trade Federation tank. Pretty much the same again though. Star Wars Episode 1 Trade Federation tank action figure sold separately with blow apart battle damage and the Hasbro logo. And then if we look at the bottom of the box, yeah, we got the same again. Although this time it shows you a little different image. It says Fast 4 missiles, but other than that, it's all the same. And the other end, yeah, pretty much all the same again. Okay, that's the box. What I'd like to do now, I'm going to open the box. I'm going to take the item out, and let's see. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you the whole item assembled, but let's take it apart and let's have a look and see what we got. Okay, so I've removed the inner packaging from the box. A little bit disappointed that I can't actually get this out to show you because it's all factory sealed, and I don't think... Oh, I can open it that much there so we can have a better view. We've also got the stickers and the instructions here actually, so there's all the stickers that you would apply to the model, and in there you've got the instructions, plus you've got a booklet on all the Star Wars merchandise of the time. So there's some great stickers in there, great decals to go onto your model there. It's really, really nice. But that is the let me just turn this around to the front. So there you can see the actual model of the tank. There's the top section there, which is still attached, so I can't remove it because we're going to have a problem there. And there is a blown apart battle droid, a damaged battle droid. Now I've got a feeling that rotates to, yeah. So there we see the proper battle droid, and when he blows apart, I've just turned that round. I don't quite know how to turn it back, so I won't try and force it, but it does. Yeah, there must be a button somewhere to release it, but it does turn back to see. We saw the damaged one just a minute ago. Perhaps there's a button somewhere at the bottom there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Without opening the packet and checking everything, I don't know how it's going to turn back round. But there we are. Anyway, but that is the battle droid in there, and we know that we saw him blown apart in the first place. On the side, you've got the side pieces for the tank. That will go on the side, and of course we've got all the turrets and everything and all the other information in the bits held at the back there. I don't think I can. I'm just going to try and lift that section up, see if I no, I'm not able to because it's all strapped in at the top there. I'm just going to tear it if I try and do that, so we're not able to do that. It's a shame really that I can't show you everything, because I would have very much liked to have shown you this actually assembled, because I think it's a great model. But yeah, because of the way it's all held into position. And you can see you've got the armoured missiles down the sides there, and whatever these bits and pieces are. So yeah, it would be a lovely model when it's assembled, but unfortunately I can't show you the finished item. The only thing I can show you is the box. I'll just grab the box over. So there we are again, so we can see that would be what the model would look like at the end when it's all done. And there on the bottom section there you can see the item there, which is blown apart. It spins around and shows you the blown apart droid, as I've just shown you on the actual model itself. But that would be the final model, what it would look like once it was all assembled and in position. So these bits on the side are these pieces here. The top section that I showed you in the box is that piece there, and then of course you've got all the other bits to add on to it to go with it. Really nice model this is. Very detailed, and with all those decals it's just absolutely fantastic. All those wonderful decals that would attach to your model was absolutely amazing. So yeah, a little bit disappointed I can't show you the whole thing, but never mind. Perhaps we'll find one another time that is already open and we can show you a full demonstration of it. But sadly with this one we can't, because obviously it's all still sealed. Okay, how well did this model do back in 1999? Well, like all the merchandise that was released for Star Wars, the Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, it literally flew off the shelves. We have been long anticipating merchandise, or the movie. We were treated to merchandise from the original trilogy when the movies returned to the big screen. They were remastered and returned to the big screen ahead of the release of the new trilogy, the new movie, The Phantom Menace. So we'd had our taster of reissue figures or modified figures from the original trilogy, and then as soon as merchandise was made available from Episode 1, it literally flew off the shelf. It was probably the biggest line of items selling in 1999. It was absolutely phenomenal. We had the shop at the time with the Star Wars merchandise that come in was really not on the shelf for very long. It came in, it went on the shelf, and at the weekend it was gone. We had nothing left Star Wars wise from the new movie. So that was how popular the items were. We had figures, we had the vehicles, and they literally all sold that first weekend. And then of course we had to wait for more stock to come. It was such a busy time with all of the Star Wars merchandise going on, and of course there was all the Star Trek as well. There was so much going on, sci-fi wise, TV related wise for the shop. It was a very, very busy time. But yeah, so this item actually really sold well. They sold out very, very quickly, as did most of the models. It took a while for stock to get replenished in most of the stores, but pretty much every store was just selling so much Star Wars toys at the time. It was incredible. Now let's move forward 25 years to 2024, which is where we are now, nearly 2025. Does this item come up often on the platforms? Now, I have to say, no, not really. You do occasionally see it come up, but you do see more of them come up on the platforms, assembled and used and played with. Finding them like this, in this mint sealed condition, well, it just doesn't happen. It very rarely happens. Certainly not in the UK. I didn't really look overseas in any of the overseas platforms, but I did look in the UK and I couldn't see any available other than the one that we have. So yeah, they really don't come up very often on the platforms. But I say, when they do, just be a little bit vigilant if you're buying on platforms, because a lot of them use stock photos, as I've told you many times before. We've had so many people tell us that they've thought they've ordered a new item from one of the platforms, and it turns out it's a second-hand used item, no box, missing bits and pieces. So it's happened many times. So just be very careful and make sure you click the use link if you are buying from a platform. Or alternatively, you can come to us at Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles, where we have an abundance of mint condition, unopened items, just like this item in front of us. And now this particular item in front of us was a former shop stock. It was on a closed down shop, and we were very lucky to go in and buy out all of their stock. And we have got pallets and pallets of stock that we've bought from closed down shops over the last 5 years, and we are working our way through them to have the items available and ready on the website for you to purchase at your leisure. So this item is available on the website, and you can get to the website very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight there, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Wars items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on our website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I'm absolutely positive that this is something that you won't want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. And not to mention that there's lots of unique items on our website that are not available on any other platforms. So some items we keep solely for sale on our website, so it's well worth taking a look, because you will find some unusual, rare items that we don't sell on any other platforms. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed viewing this wonderful, wonderful old Trade Federation tank with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.